It's Palm Sunday. Christians and churches throughout the world are honoring this day by having processions. They're reading the story about Jesus entering into Jerusalem on the back of a donkey. It's the week before Easter. So let's fast forward a little bit to what happened during the crucifixion of Jesus, actually during his trial. You see, Pontius Pilate asked the question of the Jewish people. He gave them an option. Do you want me to release Jesus, who I find no fault with, or Barabbas, who was a known murderer? And they shouted for Barabbas to be released. They wanted a murderer to be released in the place of someone who was innocent. And Pilate asks a very important question in Matthew 27:22. He says, What shall I do then? What shall I do then with Jesus, who was called the Christ? You see, that question is one that still applies today. What are you and I going to do with Jesus? When we encounter him, does it change our lives? Are we saying that yes, he is the Messiah, but our lives don't reflect it? Or are we honoring him with our lives? Are we striving to do his will? What are you doing with Jesus, who was called the Christ? That is the eternal question. What are you doing with Jesus, who is called the Christ? Is he your Lord and Savior? Or do you say he's just a good man? Do you maybe say he doesn't exist, even though history says many things to the contrary? Many historical documents prove that Jesus did exist. And guys, people just don't die for a lie. So I ask you again today, what are you going to do with Jesus, who is called the Christ? Now, it is my prayer that you accept him as Lord and Savior and take your place in his kingdom. Have a great Holy Week. I ask one more time, even though I've said it 100 times, what are you going to do with Jesus, who is called the Christ? God bless you guys.